A busy evening in the Hill City as Lynchburg City Council is working through their second reading of the budgets. We're going to have more on that in just a minute. Before they dug into the city's finances, there was talk of a long discussed curfew for children and teenagers. It would start at sunset and run May 26th through the 1st of December, functioning as a roughly 6-month test. We're still awaiting that vote, but it was a big topic of discussion at a work session this afternoon as well. WFXR's Rian Lowndes has those details.
Yeah, Kathleen, a lot of questions today about how this would be implemented.
What direction are we giving to our officers so it's not targeting certain persons or certain because of their skin color?
If you have 3 people standing on a street corner, they can just look at you and say, I have a right to assemble. What happens when that is what is told to your officers?
Vice Mayor Chris Feraldi putting a potential scenario to Police Chief Ryan Zudema to understand how this curfew would play out.
Until we can prove you're 18, we're going to contact someone who can prove you're 18.
Again, forgive me, I'm going to be a little bit of a teenager for a minute, so I don't mean it disrespectfully. I'm not giving you my cell phone.
Okay, and that's fine. Then we'll take you into custody and we'll get a chins petition for you until we can determine your age.
But it was emphasized in the work session that the intention isn't to lock up kids. If someone is out after curfew, the ordinance specifies that officers may charge them, but they can also let them go.
This is a matter of giving a tool that can find probable cause, give the discretion of the officers that can use this wisely and judiciously, and say, yeah, we're getting these people off the street that need to be off the street. We're not going to get people off the street that forgot their note because they're going to Sunday school class in the evening.
But a young person can be charged with a misdemeanor, which the Commonwealth's attorney says can be punished by a fine, or the judge may have the teen participate in a rehabilitative program. Multiple council members referred to the recent death of 6-year-old Kingston Campbell by a group of unknown individuals who shot into his home.
Had we had the curfew in place and been able to stop whoever it was that murdered Kingston Campbell.
I think the totality of the circumstances that there are 12 and 13-year-olds shooting up houses and a 6-year-old was killed in his bed playing video games.
I caught up with Chief Zudema after the curfew discussions this afternoon and asked him if Lynchburg police believe that the group who shot and killed 6-year-old Kingston Campbell were teenagers. He says he's not comfortable saying anything for sure right now, but they are open to the possibility. In Lynchburg, Rian Lowndes, WFXR News.
Now, Councilman Marty Misjuns also suggested that the police department report monthly numbers based on encounters made with juveniles during this curfew, including use of force incidents and if weapons or drugs are seized.